We're in a cab.
50's crazy.
We've got an American, a German, an Englishman, and a Scot.
But you guys are kilograms.
And we're going to the site, one of Stalin's baths, at a Soviet sanatorium called Tskaltubo. The plan is, Sydney Sweeney is great and all, but we're going to sell Stalin's bathwater. So we are heading to the site of Stalin's bath in order to collect some water to sell on the internet, but because that is a thing these days.
I thought we were going to the swimming pool.
No, the swimming pool can wait. I need to catch a brain-eating amoeba first. Good larder. I'll always show a larder. It was like $25, now it's like at 200 or 300 quid, I think. This is a work trip. As Confucius once said, it's always a business trip if you're a businessman.
As Jay-Z said,
I'm
a businessman. I'm a businessman. And I live by those words.
Yeah. Well, I've been called a gentleman, but never a gentleman. Right, we're about to go into our first abandoned spa building. Do I go in the main door? We can go in the front door. I think that's probably a good idea. Wow, man. Dude. This is incredible. That's good shit. Focus on the stairs, guys. Oh. Right. Travel, lifestyle, urbex, feet. This is cool.
You reckon it'd be possible to renovate this structure is too fucked?
Sorry?
You reckon it'd be possible to renovate this?
I wonder.
If the four of us theoretically had 2 years.
And like a shit ton of money?
Unlimited money.
Yeah. I think
We totally could.
I think you'd have issues if you had an earthquake. Watch out for the nails. What would be the first thing? So you'd have to redo the plastering.
Yeah.
You'd have to look at structural issues too.
Just for the assuming that the structure is good,
Okay.
that the house won't collapse.
Well, the first thing you do is you deal with the roof.
Yeah.
You get it watertight. Then you start dealing with plastering. You put windows in. Get rid of the plants.
Yeah.
And then you
It could actually
deal
be
with
a
the
sick
floor.
setup.
It'd be incredible. It's an amazing house. Like, dude, it's so beautiful. It's just like how nature's kind of reclaimed it. It's a hot day in Georgia, in Tskaltubo. You can look down there. So I don't want to fall down there. Or down there, for that matter.
I wonder whose house this was.
I wonder, I guess it must have been a hotel. That looks like it's a chimney for a bath, right?
Yeah, I reckon.
Some like steam room. That was clearly a pool. Here.
This guy.
You're nice. You're very
And
nice.
his friend.
George was just saying how this is all being restored, which you can see that one was restored. And you've got a bit of activity, you've got cars, you've got an occasional person wandering around. And in 3 years, probably, very few of them will be abandoned and derelict anymore. Which, to be honest, is no bad thing. Hopefully these buildings are restored properly and nicely and return to something approaching their heyday.
Yeah.
He's got like soup.
There was a bit of police around that side, so we're gonna have a wander around the perimeter and, you know, classic stuff really, feign ignorance and give them a cigarette if something goes wrong. But yeah, I'm excited to see these. There are just people hanging out, it's interesting. This is fantastic. I mean, wow. It's a grand old building. Crumbling, being reclaimed by nature. So that would have been a bath, clearly. The steps have been demolished. So locals clearly come in here to piss about, smoke, drink, listen to music probably. Let's head upstairs. I mean, it's so grand. Wow. That is amazing. Hello, mate.
Like fair.
Scenic beers.
No, but yeah, I find it a very debate, but really I don't.
Whoa. We've been summoned by a shirtless Georgian man.
Summoned with what?
We've been summoned by a shirtless Georgian man who called to us across the sanatorium. So we're gonna go find him in... Okay, so people are living here.
George man!
Hey.
Gamar Joba. Nice to meet you. Oh wow. Gamar Joba. We've just had a lovely drink with some Abkhazian refugees who are living in. He's gonna take us to somewhere to swim.
I'm pretty sure he didn't want us to film because essentially this is a illegal occupation.
Yeah, they're squatting in Tskaltubo. And fascinating people. I mean, George was doing a bit of Russian, Adrian was doing a bit of German. One of them is married to a Belgian, and his kids are at university in Belgium studying product design. Wow, he's still got his wallpaper. I mean, these buildings were so grand in their day. Yeah, you're a really good boy. He waited for us. We had like a drink for like an hour with these guys. The dog waited patiently outside. These poor people, they're so sad. Russians kicking out their home, and I mean they're forced to live in an abandoned Soviet sanatorium. It is sad, but they're in good spirits, and they work every day. They go into town. They're squatting in this room, which they'd made really nice. I think we got a couple photos, a couple videos, which I'll insert into the YouTube. Yeah, lovely, lovely people. I was showing them photos of me in Scotland, and they're big on their fighting. So I was showing them photos of the kickboxing because they've just watched Dvalishvili, the Georgian UFC fighter. He's just beaten Sean O'Malley this morning, which is pretty cool. Someone's been here not too long ago, because there's still a half-full beer bottle and a sleeping bag. It's been, what, 30 years since this was abandoned? Come on. Hey, doggy.
So you showed me
Oh.
You showed me it's drinking water outside.
Oh,
Yeah, this is not, but it's fresh water basically.
sure, it's a little bit stagnant, but...
So look,
Anyone in the mood for a brain-eating amoeba?
I've drank tap water in Bangladesh.
I wouldn't drink it.
I wouldn't be drinking it, however. Oh, is right?
Okay.
Ah, in here?
Make that a picture. This is German-Scottish friendship as never seen before. Make that a picture.
Wait.
Yo, Ty! What you think of the body? Yeah, thirsty.
Ty, to be honest, it's kind of a mid-fuck. Давай. Oh, it's cold. Dude, you need to lock in this cold. Drink some Stalin Bathwater. Really?
That's rough. That is rough. That is different what you're doing here.
Bathwater. I'm gonna have some wine straight away. Yeah.
This is Euro summer, baby.
Hot boy post-Soviet summer involves swimming in Joseph Stalin's bathwater. I'm probably gonna get a brain-eating amoeba out of this. Dude, look at these kids.
Hey guys, oh you're bitey, aren't you? Is somebody gonna give me wabies? Oh hey buddy, hey. Oh hey buddy, how's it going? Should I take you home?
You know, dogs are free.
Dogs are free, you can just take
them, yeah. Sweet. Mwah. Another beautiful sanatorium building. Wow. People living in here, a lot more of them. There's satellite dishes, antennas, clothes drying on the washing line. Intriguing. This is like early game Minecraft. I got my 3 dogs. This could be a zombie apocalypse. Three dogs is good in a zombie apocalypse. Gamara joba. It's funny, I'm just kind of going into these guys' house. Gamara joba. Can I come in? Can I come in? It's very nice of him. He's got his car in here. Don't know how, mind. Okay, he drives it in there. That's so interesting. He's got a really good set of wheels. I mean, it's quite a setup, isn't it? I mean, can you imagine in winter? I mean, hardly windows. Beautiful pine trees by the looks of it. And palm trees. Automobile. Very good.
Yes, Deutsch.
Very good. Deutsch.
Volkswagen.
Yeah, really nice.
Yes.
Thank you. Madlova. That's fascinating. I wonder where they sleep, or I wonder if they sleep upstairs. And they've got a bigger house than most people in the UK, right? That one's got padlocks, so someone's clearly living there. You can only imagine what the Soviet Union spent on building these. I think there was always a community here. I'll do some research, but there was always a community here around the hot springs, which meant that it was always a spa town. I guess this is Georgian Bath. There's just no posh university here. We're in another sanatorium, which you've probably just seen on the drone clips. This is called Metallurgist. And yeah, there's, again, there are Abkhazian refugees living here. It's crazy. Apologies for the top off. It's really warm. It's quite nice in the shade, but it's warm. Look at this. Just the detail. It's so beautiful. Let's see if we can get up to the roof. Maybe not, actually, it was a slanted roof, so I doubt it. Oh, what's in here? Can't get in. You just got to think of the Soviet metal workers who would grind for so little all year and then come here for summer and enjoy themselves and have banya baths, get clean, detox, drink vodka, watch performances on the stage, and have their summer holiday. I think it's just fascinating being in a place like this that's basically uninhabited. I mean, obviously, apart from charming dogs like this guy. Hey, come on. Yeah. Apart from lovely dogs, And these amazing, tough people from Abkhazia who have had everything taken away from them. Nobody lives there. You can't even comprehend what this would have been like 40, 45 years ago. Hey. One final thing I'll show you from here is the chandelier, which is pretty fantastic. And the ceiling mouldings. I mean, it's incredible. This man by the door standing up. Oh yeah.
Ciao.
Ciao. Thank you. Madloba. This guy was telling me earlier his mother and father and brother were killed by the Russians in Abkhazia, and his brothers were tortured. We mustn't forget the kind of shit that's going on in these parts of the world, but he's still here, he's surviving, he's living. It's not easy. It must be bitterly cold in winter. These kind of windowless, derelict, wide halls, no heating. Some of the rooms we saw had stoves. But these people are doing their best. In the day they go into town and they have a job. When they come back, because they don't pay rent here, they're squatting it. Some of them charge a small fee for entrance into each sanatorium, but equally, like in a way, it's their house now. You know, I mean, it doesn't belong to them, but it kind of does. It's their home, and it just got into their home. It's a remarkable place, and it's going to change. Presumably some Russian billionaire will buy this, or a Georgian tycoon, or a conglomeration, and it'll be done up. You know what? I mean, made back into a sanatorium, which is good, to be honest. Because there's something very sad about a fantastic building like this falling apart eternally until it just crumbles. Already in a bad way, but anyway, not to make it glum. I mean, we swam in Stalin's Bathwater, which is pretty awesome. This might be my last video, guys. I tasted some of the water. I may have got a brain-eating amoeba from this. I went straight outside. I was like, this is stupid. I had a funny feeling in my stomach and my ear wasn't feeling good. And I went and immediately bought a bottle of vodka, which came in a plastic water bottle, some moonshine, and shot it 3 shots and felt horrible, obviously, because it was really warm. And it's a hot day and I haven't drunk enough water, and then I smoked a couple of cigarettes because apparently there's a Navy SEAL thing. If you think you have a parasite, you eat 2 cigarettes. You don't smoke them, you eat them. I smoked a couple. I'm not encouraging smoking in any shape or form, but we should be okay.